Next up, summertime. You know, we got to hit some seltzers.
Hey guys, Josh and Trevor here for Argonaut Wine and Liquor, doing another Whiskey Wednesday. Today we're going with kind of a local flavor. We're doing a couple different things. We've got Boulder Spirits, we've got their single malt whiskey and a bottled in bond bourbon, and then the Heart Distillery's Colorado Spiked Seltzer.
Yeah, absolutely. Boulder's awesome. They're a company that we really like working with. Super fun. And yeah, like Josh said, today we kind of just want to do some local stuff.
Yep.
We're starting with their American Single Malt. This is kind of their flagship whiskey, I would say.
Right.
Aged at least 2 years. They're kind of, one of these leaders in trying to make the American Single Malt category an actual regulated category like bourbon is. So let's give it a shot.
And yeah, and both of these are kind of cool. They're both kind of products and brands that kind of fly under the radar, in my opinion, a little bit for the quality and what you get out of them. Yeah. So really excited to try these today. And we were saying just before the video, when I nosed this, I mean, this smells like it's been sherry aged. It's not. It all comes from the yeast strain and from just the regular char on the barrels, but it really smells like it's had a secondary maturation.
Super fruity nose, like those red fruits. I get a little bit of citrus too. Really pleasant nose. Yeah, I mean, this tastes like a sherry finished Highland single malt is what I get a lot of. And there's no secondary aging. Like I said, no sherry cask or anything like that. So it's just, everything, the yeast strain, the mash bill, the barley, the barrel, just giving this a really cool, interesting flavor. If you guys like single malts and you haven't checked this one out, you definitely should.
Yeah, absolutely. That if you blinded me on that, I would have said, Highland, exactly that, Highland single malt.
Yeah.
Sherry finished, something like that. Because it's, bright red fruits, all those notes that you would expect in a Highland single malt.
Very, very smooth. You get the malty kind of cerealness. Kind of at the end there. Just great whiskey, yeah.
And for $51.99, an awesome value for something that, Highland single malts are easily $60, $70. So
yeah, for sure. Next up is their new bottled in bond bourbon. If you guys aren't familiar with bonded bourbons, the Bottled in Bond Act was put in place in 1897, kind of just as a way to ensure quality. At the time, people could make booze like in their bathtub and call it bourbon and put all kinds of crazy ingredients, and it was hurting people. So they wanted to come out with a way that you could know you were buying something quality. So they did the Bottled in Bond Act. There's a lot of rules for it, but the main ones are it has to be bottled at 100 proof, not at least 100 proof, 100 proof exactly. Has to be a minimum of 4 years old, and then it has to be aged in a government bonded warehouse to ensure quality.
Hence bottled in bond.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, back then it was to ensure quality. Now, all those regulations are in place. Now it's kind of just a style. So
yeah.
Very nice nose. I get the corn and some spice.
Really smooth, easy drinking. Got a really like a nutty finish almost like
very easy drinking too. I wouldn't have guessed this was 100 proof if you tasted me blind on it.
No, yeah, definitely would have said 80.
Yeah, very, very soft, but like the flavor's big, but it's not, I don't get any like chest warming or anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just a very smooth bourbon. $52.99 on this one. Just a great local whiskey, great company. Like I said, we kind of feel like these guys fly under the radar and kind of don't get some of the recognition they should because every product they make, they also do the regular bourbon. They do a port finish single malt and a peated single malt, and they don't make anything bad, as well as vodka, gin.
Right. Well, and people don't realize this company's actually been around for a long time. Right. They've gone through a couple name changes and a couple other things, but
used to be Vapor Distillery.
Right. So the juice, has been around for a while.
Absolutely.
And it's not one of these a newer distillery that maybe doesn't have some of the aging on some of their stuff. To have a bottled in bond has to be at least 4 years. So really good stuff. Like we said, kind of just a distillery we wanted to highlight because they flew under the radar in our opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, summertime. We got to hit some seltzers. The Heart, like I said, these are the Colorado Spiked Seltzers from the Heart Distillery. Another good local company. They make a couple whiskeys and vodkas and other things. But they also have these seltzers, and they're really great value on sale at the Argonaut right now for $8.99 for gift packs, or we have the individual flavors.
That pomegranate's really good.
Yeah, they're just it's refreshing, easy. I mean, it's great for a hot, muggy day like today.
Right. If your pool's lucky enough to be open,
Yeah.
these would be great for by the pool.
Right. And it's definitely seltzer time of year.
Yeah, and it's not. Sometimes with seltzers, you can get that like artificial, sugary, like almost coating your mouth type of flavor. These don't have that. It's really kind of.
It tastes natural, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a good descriptor. I didn't have the word, but they taste more natural than normal.
Not overly sweet. Really good. Yeah, I'm not the biggest.
Well, and another difference between these and some other seltzers on the market. A lot of seltzers are brewed, kind of like beer. So with sugarcane, they're brewed to get the alcohol content. These are actually the Heart Distillery's vodka that they make into like a flavored vodka soda, essentially.
Yeah, it's an actual vodka soda, not a malted beverage like some of the other spiked seltzers.
Correct. Yeah. So that's kind of what's sets some seltzers apart, in my opinion. Is
Sure.
I generally enjoy the, an actual vodka soda as opposed to the malted ones.
Right. Yeah, I think it just tastes more like something
More
you get at a
natural.
bar, something you make at home. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah,
the
I'm
lime-
not the biggest seltzer guy in the world, but these are all really good actually.
Mhm.
Great for golfing, patios, pools.
Yeah, bright citrus. I mean, that's almost like a margarita.
Yeah.
Um,
That was really good. I like the lime the most, but they're all fantastic. And like I said, they're kind of a great company that's flying under the radar. So another company like Boulder that you should check out, the Heart Distilling. So.
Yeah, and great value on this. 6-pack cans for $8.99. Generally, the vodka soda type ones, as opposed to the malted ones, are going to be at a higher price point. But this is right in line with several of the malted ones as well.
Yeah.
So just kind of the theme of today: great value, some really cool whiskeys, some great summer stuff. Come on down, give them a shot. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.